Oh, sorry. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to Trek Canon. So I've been noticing that I've been getting a lot of subscribers, not only on my TikTok, but on my YouTube. And I just had wanted to say thank you. Welcome to class and extend the Bugs Bunny bow. Whew, got almost a little lightheaded. Lightheaded down. I'm getting a little too old for that. Anyway, again, I just wanted to say thank you. So to orient you guys a little bit to my channel, I want to kind of make this video because to the new person, you guys might start scrolling through my 17 million videos and think to yourselves, hey, this guy is all over the place, but not really. So I'm gonna bring a little bit of the sanity to the madness, right? Because people who are longtime subscribers know how these videos are formatted, what to expect when they see the titles of them, right? And sometimes the rabbit holes and train tracks that my crazy train normally rides on. So let's begin with the top shelf, the creme de la creme, right? With the cream of cream. Anyway, the top shelf premiere stuff. And when I say premiere stuff, like it's just some stuff you can click on, but it's actually long form videos, mostly designed around Star Trek, episodes, movies, characters, stuff like that, right? And each has my graphics, pictures, stuff moving, and intros and outros, got my symbol, all kinds of groovy stuff, right? Now, up underneath that, okay, you will have things like my examinations and midnight episodes. Now, see, the thing about examinations is what an examination is, it's a deep dive into either a character, a situation, a theme, or episode of Star Trek, usually oriented that way. Whereas on the midnight edition episodes, we do the same thing. I don't know why I say we, because it's just anyway. But I do the same thing, but with more heavier themes that's covered in Star Trek and all that kind of stuff. So more adult themes, more heavy themes, more all that kind of stuff, right? So now, in between all of that, right, you got my 60-second reviews. What I do with those is, right, I go from all the movies that I thought were great or worth watching, right, and I condense them into 60 seconds so I don't give away too much, but give you an idea of what you're going to be dealing with and if you should watch it or not. Actually, I don't include or nots, but if you should watch it, right? So that includes anything from what you guys would consider cult classics all the way up to current movies and all that kind of stuff, which cult classics to me, I be thinking to myself, man, that movie came out a few years ago. That's not, and then I started carrying ones and realized that, right, yeah, let's not get into that right now. But anyway, and how could I forget my terrible movie descriptions? Now, see, terrible movie descriptions, that's a whole little category of its own. Because a terrible movie description to me basically is this. Any type of movie that if you examine under any type of critical lens, right, the movie falls apart, makes no sense, it is a terrible movie. Like, but if you was to look at it under, say, goofy lens or, something be like, okay, well, the CGI is so terrible, is awesome, or the seriousness of this movie is just so campy or so over the top that is hilarious, or just like the practical effects was just so great, but the movie itself was still goofy. Think of movies like Plan 9 from Outer Space, The Room, Transylvania 65000. Yes, like any type of lens that you would put these movies under, as far as, man, I think I'm finna go and I'm finna watch a series. Nah, but for on some other reason, these movies are hilarious, right? Outside of that, I'll post clips and, little things, where I talk about, where I give videos and little photos, where I compare things or versus things or give facts about things, all kinds of stuff. Yes, I do venture outside of Star Trek and talk about all types of things, from anime to movies, man, to games, to comic books, to books, all kinds of stuff, man. Look, I'm like I said, the crazy train, right? Anyway, I just want to, like, again, to say welcome you guys, man. It's going to be a short video, man. I hope you guys take the time to go through the videos, enjoy the videos, man. Find some things interesting to yourselves, or interesting to some people maybe show them. But again, thank you and welcome to class. You guys be cool.